Rob, before we talk about this Saturday, tactically last Saturday, was that up there as performances of the season, especially in that first half?
Good question. Look, I think we got a lot right, didn't we? And started up front and managed to wear them down. And unfortunately, their discipline, they had a couple of yellow cards and they couldn't really recover from a good first half, I don't think. So then what we challenged the lads with was then seeing that through the second half, which is probably an area where we haven't been as useful as we would have liked this year. So yeah, we were really chuffed with the performance. 5 points at home. We had a good crowd, sun was shining, everyone was happy. So yeah, it was a good weekend.
I mean, you have talked about how training has always gone well, and it's just been maybe a little frustrating that they haven't taken that on the part. But you saw the signs of that coming to fruition on Saturday.
Yeah, look, I think 90% of the time our boys have played very, very well. We haven't always got the result, but we've dug in and we've fought really hard all year in every game. And we've just a couple of decisions or a couple of drop balls and stuff. I've seen a couple of results not go our way, probably thinking Pirates away and Ealing away, where we probably should have got something more out of those games. And that's the learning for us. On Saturday, I think those passes stuck more often than not. We still had a couple. And it's about ironing those out over time, which we're on a bit of a journey of a couple of seasons, and we'll see where we get with it.
Let's talk about Coventry. They came back into it here earlier in the season, didn't they? Made it close for a bit, and then we managed to pull away at the end. So what are you expecting from them on their own patch on Saturday?
Yeah, look, I think since my time in this league, we've had some good games against Coventry. Played them twice in the truncated season because we had a friendly, and then the first game here before Christmas. And they're a great team, very dangerous, some good speed in their team, and on a fast track on the 4G on Saturday, for them, I'm sure they'll be very dangerous.
And from you, things that you have been concentrating on this week in training ahead of that match?
Yeah, look, without giving too much away, we've been concentrating on trying to do what we do very well, and then trying to nullify some of what the threats we think Coventry will throw at us. And I think if they play how we expect and we play the way we want to play, I think it'll be a very good game.
Now, I know that we've got a cup competition coming up after this, so it's not the end of the season, but as we come to the end of the league, what's your headline assessment of this season?
Yeah, I think first and foremost it's very important to say for us that it's definitely not the end. We've got a cup competition which we've got ambitions in, and it's about staying focused throughout that campaign, which is going to be tricky the way that it's been structured, just tacked onto the end, makes it tricky for some of us. So we've got to stay diligent around that and make sure we don't clock off. But to answer your question, look, I think we're proud of how we've gone about our business this season so far, with one game left to go, and we want to make sure we're proud come 6 o'clock on Saturday.